On March 28, 2020.
6 months in jail and a $2,000 fine just for getting in the way. Sounds harsh, right? But when it comes to interfering with police during a murder warrant, that's no small deal. Let's break down why this is taken so seriously.
An officer was in the process of serving a capital murder warrant on a suspect in Harris County, Texas. While conducting a felony stop, the defendant, who was identified by...
He really just walked up to a capital murder scene like it was a backyard barbecue? That's not bravery. That's bold, and maybe a little reckless.
Pulled up on the officer's perimeter, got out of their motor vehicle, and began walking to the residence where the murder suspect was. The officer's supervisor ordered the defendant to stop and stay right there. The defendant refused and continued to ignore officers while walking towards the residence. The officer's supervisor ordered the defendant to step back multiple times.
Now here's the key point. He wasn't the murder suspect, but stepping into an active felony stop? That's where you cross the legal line. Being nearby isn't a crime, but your actions can definitely make it.
They grabbed the defendant and took him to the ground.
Him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Was he the capital murder suspect?
No, Your Honor.
I lived there. Stop. Oh, sorry.
I believe that they were in the process of serving a warrant on someone else at the residence, and that's when they came in contact with the defendant. Ordered him to stop. He refused to stop going towards the residence, Your Honor.
They served the warrant. What ended up happening?
Here's what I'm wondering. If the suspect wasn't even in the house, and the guy detained wasn't the suspect, did the police go too far? Or were they just doing their job? Let me know what you think in the comments.
Looks like after refusing commands, there was a brief struggle where he was detained.
Was the murder suspect there?
I'm not sure, Your Honor. It does not say. I have no further facts that show if the warrant was complete on the warrant or not, Your Honor, or completed at the time. I just believe they were in the process and believed him to be at the residence. And that's been this incident.
Read it again, if you don't mind.
Yes, Your Honor. On March 28, 2025, the law enforcement officer and Squad 5 of the Houston Police Department's gang division served a capital murder warrant for a suspect observed inside a truck at a nearby.
Quick recap. The murder suspect was actually in a truck nearby, not inside the house. The defendant ignored police commands, walked toward the wrong scene, and ended up face down. Yeah, it's confusing. And you're not the only one scratching your head.
Conducting a felony stop, the defendant, who is identified by his Texas ID card, pulled up on the perimeter, got out of the vehicle, walked to the sidewalk, and began walking to the residence where the murder suspect was. The supervisor then ordered the defendant to stop and to stay right there. The defendant refused and continued ignoring officers and walking towards the residence. The supervisor ordered him to step back multiple times, but the defendant was once again...
No probable cause. Case dismissed. But that judge's warning? That's courtroom code for next time, stay out of it.
Officers, and the law enforcement officer grabbed the defendant and made him bounce and the ground.
Okay, so now, but when you first started, you said they were going to a capital murder suspect in a car.
Yes, Your Honor. That's what. So I was originally reading the summary. And I'm going straight from the Dems now, Your Honor. It looks like the suspect was observed inside a truck at a nearby residence.
So the suspect is not even in the residence. No.
Then they later state that there was that the suspect, that the defendant here was walking towards the residence where the murder suspect was. I'm not sure, Your Honor. I have nothing for that.
I find no probable cause in your case. Just be careful, man. When you get into a pissing match with,
I understand.
who's going to win?
They are. I understand.
No.
Yes, sir.